In the name of Allah, the most compassionate, the most merciful. My dear friends and fellows, look, I mean, whatever, wherever we are, either we are at a good place or we are at a bad place. I think it is the result of, plenty of years of habits and routines and our way of life. Mean there are maybe thousands, rather millions of things, maybe hundreds of thousands of things which have brought us here. Either we are at a good place or we are at a bad place, whatever it is. It kept happening slowly, gradually, slowly, gradually. Either all the people were at a very good place, all the people were at a very, very good place. It doesn't happen that they have reached there magically by the by rubbing a magic lamp. Nobody has a magic stick. Nobody have a magic stick at all. So we need to understand it that nobody have a magic stick at all. And if at all nobody have a magic stick, then what to do then? What to do then, my dear friends and fellows? What to do then? If we don't have a magic stick, we need to do the small things at a time. We need to carry on doing small things regularly, persistently. If at all we keep doing the small things that are so regularly, so persistently over the period of years, over the period of decades, what is going to happen? Our life will become very enriched. We will become very lucky in this respect that we are having a very good life. And today we are going to talk about the small things, the small changes which can make our life really good one. And what are those small changes? These are only 10 small changes, and which can make our life really good one, and which can somehow enrich our life, nourish our life, which can improve our life on a constant basis. 10 small things. And we have chosen a beautiful article on the subject as well, as an article which has been authored by Holly Burns, who is a known researcher and author. And the caption of his article is 10 small changes that will improve your life. 10 small changes that will improve your life. So these are the small changes. Mean we don't need to carry on any sort of Herculean task at all. It is not a rocket science at all. It is something which is quite doable, and we can start it from very this day. We can carry it on for the whole of our life, and the more we practice it, the better our life will become. So those are the 10 small changes, to improve our life. So, first of all, the Holly Burns says habit stacking. That is really important because we are the people of habit, and if at all our habits are good one, it means that we are constantly improving our life. If unfortunately we have adopted any of the bad habit, some of the bad habits, what is going to happen then? Our life will keep getting from bad to worse. So we need to avoid all that. We need to avoid all that, and we don't need to make our life from bad to worse at all. Rather, we need to keep improving it. We do have to work upon our habits. We do have to keep refining our habits. We have to work upon every habit of ours. We have to remove the badness in it on a constant basis, and we have to induct, we have to include, we have to add the positivity in it on a constant basis. It is as simple as this one. The first one is habit stacking, and the number two is prioritize experiences over material things. What is this thing? Mean the people are some of the people are of the view that if at all you are taking an English class, or if you are learning any other language, and if at all you are attending the motivational lectures, etc., or you are traveling, so it is the wastage of time, energy, and money. So as a matter of fact, it is not a wastage of time and money at all. It is not the wastage of time, money, and energy at all. Rather, these experiences will enrich our life. So we need to prioritize the experiences over the material things. That's the number two. Second small change which can bring improvement in our life. The third one is practice mindfulness. Practice mindfulness. That is mindfulness. It is. I think it has become very very important thing. nowadays, mindfulness. It is not living in the past, not living in the future, rather live in the present. Rather live in the present moment, and also be aware, and be conscious of whatever is going on inside your mind, inside your body, around you, and that is the mindfulness. It is very, very important. Now, the fourth is create systems for reaching your goals. We need to set goals first of all, and then we need to develop, we need to carry on, we need to make a kind of planning, that what steps are needed, what small steps can take me to the achievement of my goal. So we need to take those small steps on a constant basis. We need to do the brainstorming. That is really, really, really important. The fifth is invest in your sleep. What is that? I think sleep is one of the very important, or the most important thing. If at all we want to improve the quality of our life, if at all we want to live well, if at all we want to improve the quality of our working, because if at all we didn't sleep well, our mind does not work properly, our nerves suffer, our body doesn't work properly, all the system does not work properly at all, even if we don't sleep well. So sleeping well, that's really, really important. Sleep should be a priority on a regular basis. Invest in good sleep. Now, good sleep means 7 to 8 hours of sound sleep on a daily basis. And then it is the sixth one, know yourself. Yes, we need to know ourselves. The people will say that we know ourselves well. It's not the case actually. Well, I am saying this thing by the way, because we need to do the SWOT analysis about ourselves. We need to do the SWOT analysis about ourselves. What is that SWOT? What is that SWOT analysis? I think this SWOT analysis is that we need to know what are my strengths, and what are the opportunities which I can avail, which will possibly appear in front of me, and what are my weaknesses, and what sort of threats or dangers might occur in my life. So we need to overcome that. So that is a kind of SWOT analysis. That is know yourself. Now the seventh is optimize your life for happiness. How can we optimize our life for happiness? We need to follow the hobbies. We need to follow the hobbies, good hobbies, and we need to set the boundaries for we ourselves, that I don't have to cross that boundary. Also, we need to set the boundaries for other people, that you don't have to cross these boundaries. You do have to take care of these things. So the boundaries and the hobbies, these will actually, this will optimize your life. The eighth is use social media to connect with like-minded people. Social media is very, very important indeed, and we need to use the social media to connect with the like-minded people, to make a social networking, to do the social networking, and to have if at all we are interacting on a better with the better people, and if at all we are in touch with the better people on a consistent basis, definitely it will improve our life and will improve it a lot. The next is, now take an hour for yourself every day. Yes, we need to spare a bit of our time on a daily basis, and during that time we need to carry on all the healthy activities which can improve, which can make us happy. Healthy activities, sustainable activities which can make us happy, which can nourish our life. At least 1 hour, if not 2 hours. And the last is optimize your nutrition. Optimize your nutrition. I think that we shouldn't be eating the junk food at all. We need to look after our nutrition. If at all we don't provide the proper nutrition to our body, what is going to happen then? If at all we keep eating the junk food, if at all our diet is a poor one, we don't take the right